It's been a hot topic for weeks. How high will petrol prices go? Many families and businesses are already feeling the pinch and they want the government to act.
We've already suffered 2 years with COVID, now we've got the petrol.
From the mowing mother to the truckie boss.
Everyone complains about the price of Chanel perfume, but, you know, you'll be using petrol as aftershave the way it's going.
Petrol prices have left punters gas.
The extra fuel that we're putting in means that we can't put food on the table for kids and stuff. That's astronomical to me.
How long can it last before help's required?
So we're paying roughly about $500-600 a day just on fuel.
A day?
A day.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
While the war put the boom in the oil barrel, even a sudden drop is unlikely to flow to our parts for weeks, and already the impact's severe.
The grass just doesn't stop growing.
Doesn't stop growing, mate. You grow it and we mow it.
Sam Malice and Ray Rizcala from Jason's Lawn Mowing have never been busier, but this decade-old family business is feeling the petrol pinch.
What does $2 a litre mean for your business?
It's heavy. It's chaos.
Maryland's are 100. They do about 20 lawns a day, sometimes 30, it depends.
That's this duo alone. There's 5 teams in total, 5 vans and lots of mowers and whippersnippers covering a large chunk of Sydney.
So you're paying $2.5 grand a week in petrol?
Correct.
How do you run a business paying that much in fuel?
Well, we have to live. I mean, we're paying more than what we're earning at this point.
You can't keep going like this, can you?
No, definitely not.
It's not the only business in new territory.
Say 50 litres in your car, we're putting 1,200 litres in. When you get an increase of 60 cents from December to now, you can see how we start to sweat at night time.
Scott Hanna's been trucking for 20 years. This, he says, is the industry's biggest test.
Well, the fuel price is a massive increase for us, as you can understand. It's put about $57,000 a month onto our fuel bill.
$57,000?
Every month extra on what we were paying from December. Like, I'm not Robinson Crusoe, like everyone in this industry is in the same boat. Yeah, it's just that we have to pay the bill today, and then we don't get paid for like 30 days, 60 days sometimes. So, and it's just going to send some carriers to the wall.
Scott's trucks have already been the target of petrol thieves.
So I think it's only going to get worse.
But he says the bigger issue is what happens next.
The only outcome I can see is an increase in everyone's commodities that you're going to have to buy.
It's just it's one big circle, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a thing going around at the moment. It's $200 to fill up my tank, and it's $219 to go to Bali.
April and Jeremy turned a school bus into their home and are now taking their 3 kids around Australia. They costed an increase in petrol, but not this steep.
Do you think it'll be this high?
No way.
They say they've encountered many families on their journey who are also struggling.
It's going to be hard for everyone.
That's right, yeah. So people are basically missing out on food just so they can get the kids to school or kids to medical appointments and stuff. But that's not the Australia I know. What about a fuel, like, you know, a levy or something like the government? Maybe the government needs to stop their tax on the fuel for a while, just so people can get on their feet. I mean, COVID's destroyed a lot of people.
It seems families, small business and big business agree on one thing. It'll be too costly to do nothing.
It's not good enough to sit there and do nothing. Like, we sent all our industry offshore. That wasn't our decision. That was past government's decisions. So now, the government today needs to try and rectify that.
We're trying to put prices up, but customers aren't happy to pay, and we're just having a go, mate. We're trying to put food on the table, you know. See it?